Nia Long comes up short in the relationship space. See what I did there?
Ah, wow.
Sorry about that. We'll see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Henry and Victoria, we are back. Let's get into it. Nia Long, who was all over the place as far as the news and reports and all this stuff, because her fiance, boyfriend, we're not really sure.
7 years.
7 years, coach of the Boston Celtics, was caught cheating, apparently, according to these reports, caught cheating on her, and Boston has suspended him indefinitely. Most people think that he'll eventually get fired and all that type of stuff, but apparently he was having relationships with somebody in the Boston Celtics organization.
Yep. Consensual relationship.
And they made it a point to mention that it was consensual relationships. Then they suspended him indefinitely. I doubt if he ever comes back to coach the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics had a great season last year. Everybody was up in arms because this guy is black. You know, he's got this opportunity. He's in Boston. He's coaching. He's dating Nia Long. Okay.
Right.
And Nia Long is, you know, prominent in the acting space. And so now all this reporting is coming out that he cheated on her with somebody in the Boston Celtics organization.
Right. And as far as speculations on who it is, there's not that many females that work with the Celtics staff. There's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 women. And so...
That's not a lot.
No, it's not. So it's like, there's 5 people. Which one is it? People put up picture. Ooh, it's probably the prettiest one or whatever. Everybody that works there, their name's getting dragged into all this because nobody knows who the woman is. I don't know how you feel about that.
No, my thing is too, because if it's an HR issue, right? Because in the NBA, people sleeping with each other is a normal thing. Unfortunately,
yeah.
That's a normal thing for players to sleep with cheerleaders and coaches sleeping with all these other people, all this type of stuff. So people are shocked that why would he get suspended because of this? Yeah. And according to the rumors and stuff like this, the rumors and the reports that are out there, I don't know which is which now because there's so much. But apparently one of the women were married to one of these executives in the organization.
I didn't know that. I knew she was married. I didn't know it was an executive in the organization.
Yeah, apparently she's one.
That makes sense why he's suspended.
It would, because that's a tough thing. But let's dive a little bit deeper into this thing, right? Okay. Because normally, if you're having consensual sex at the workplace, and them mentioning that, it shouldn't be a big deal as far as how they normally would handle it, right? But I guarantee you, as this story goes on, I can guarantee you that what happened is they were having consensual sex, and then the husband, this executive husband, found out about this whole thing, and that's when it got ugly, because more than likely she was like, oh, he forced me to do this. This was not, I tried to stop, I tried to cut it off, I tried to end it and all of that. Yeah. And boom. That's when everything hit the fan. I guarantee it.
That's what I saw, was that she tried to end it. She tried to put a stop to it. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah. And then Ime continued to try to pursue her and was making like weird comments towards her. And
Ime is the Boston coach.
Right, yes.
So apparently it blew up. I heard Ring doorbell stuff too, maybe. I heard
that one too, yeah.
I don't know. It's just so much stuff. It's unfortunate either way, but usually that stuff happens. And here's what I need people to understand too as well. Workplace relationships are a real thing. It's a huge thing. You hear people joke about it all the time. That's my work wife or my work husband and all that type of stuff. You spend so much time with these people.
And you dress up nice for them. We dress up nice every day. You put on your best face. And I read that like most men who cheat, the person is at their workplace. Same thing for women. Most women who cheat, the person was at their workplace.
Yeah, around them all the time, smell good all the time, best behavior all the time. You only see the good in that person when you see that person. So it's easy to fall into a relationship with them, right? Or some kind of relationship with them, because you only see the best of that person as opposed to the person that you're actually at home with. You get to see them all the time. You see them when they poop, when they smell bad, when they're angry, upset, wilding out, or whatever. When you take the TV from them, the remote, fighting the kids, all of that stuff. You get all of that stuff at home. But when you're in this work relationship, you only see the best of the best with these people.
Their highlight reel.
Yes, and this coach of the Celtics apparently was just going around, not just one woman, but just going around with multiple women, according to some reports, and just having a good old time doing this type of stuff. And apparently Nia Long, who is Ime's, again, fiance, girlfriend, whatever, she was being helped by the woman that he was cheating with, apparently.
She knew her and worked with her.
That's hard.
And a lot of people were saying Nia was blindsided because I think I read that this affair has been going on for several months or maybe a year. And Nia just moved from LA to Boston 2 weeks ago. Like during the investigation was already going on in the Celtics. Ime already knew this. Ime, like, yeah, come on, move out here. And then Nia found out, packed her stuff.
And that's one thing too. So if you're out there cheating, you're out there and you know you're dogging a woman out, right? You don't even have enough man in you to say, before you move up here to be with me, to be closer, before you move in and make this big step, make this big change, I need you to know something. I made a mistake. I messed up. I did this, knowing that there's an investigation going on.
Right.
That's beneath.
It's not like you work for a secret team.
Play for the ghost. I play for the invisible ghosts. Wow.
She'll never find out.
And that's tough though, but at the same time, Nia Long should not have any business being with a guy for 7 years?
Engaged for 7 years. Like that threw a lot of red flags to me alone. Like,
that's not even a red flag. That's that's like
a black flag.
That's why it gotta be black. Why it's gotta be black? Really? All the colors you could have picked. You don't pick a black flag. Well, I tell you the truth, man. Nia Long should have seen the black flag, I guess, because there's no way you gave him a child already, which you shouldn't have given a child without the commitment. Why are you giving this man your heart? You giving him your time. You giving your commitment. You giving your body. All of this. Now your son. You giving him all this stuff, and he won't even commit to you. That's a problem.
Right.
That is a problem, and I keep trying to express that to young women. A man doesn't need 7 years to commit to you. Well, you know what? Men have commitment issues. No, they don't. They do not. He's had the same cell phone number and the same cell phone for 17 years. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? He's got the same cable company for 200 years he's had. He's committed to all his friends on PlayStation. He has a PlayStation friend for 98 years.
Right.
The problem is not that he won't commit. He won't commit to you. And that's the issue. And if he's not committing to you, then why are you letting him drop wood off in you? I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
What do you? I don't know if you've already heard any rumors about what's next, but do you think she's going to take him back, or do you think she's out of there?
Well, I don't know about like in rumors or reports as far as that stuff goes. I would venture to say that she'll stay. One, they got a kid together.
Yeah.
Two, he's of prominence, as far as, money and status and all that stuff in the NBA circles, all that type of stuff. That's there. It was, whatever.
Yeah.
And Nia Long is not the youngest person at the barnyard dance either. So in that particular space, in that particular area, she's probably gonna try to fight for, and it's not for us to condemn her fighting for. If you feel like there's 1% chance that you can make this thing work, that things can change and turn around and all that stuff, go for it. Yeah. We're cheering for it. Well, we're cheering for it. We want the best out of the relationship, but it's a tough situation to be in. You got
especially publicized.
And to be publicized, and like I said, if HR is involved and you got these human resources rules and stuff like that, these other women that were involved in this, they should be out there too. If you're going to put him out there and expose him, he's the head coach, he did this, then what about these other women? The only reason I can think of that they wouldn't say these other women's name is if the women or woman has changed and said that this thing was forced on her. I'm good, ain't it?
That was interesting speculation.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We shall
see in a couple months, I bet.
Yes, indeed. We do want the best for them, but we'll see what happens with that whole thing.
All right, guys, that's it for this show. Stay tuned for the next one. As usual, we're going to have hot content for you. Henry, what do they need to do?
I don't know what they need to do. Don't subscribe, I'll tell you that.
Don't do that.
No, you'd be crazy if you subscribe to this channel.
That'd be the dumbest thing you did today.
Alerts and knowing what we do. We got shorts, too. We got shorts.
Yeah, we do have shorts videos.
Yeah, and jeans. Shorts and jeans.
Goodbye, people.
Y'all have a good one, man.